Is this recording? Yep, it's recording. Okay. Jeez. Okay, everyone. Starlight here. Sorry about yawning. I need to stop doing it every time doing my videos. I didn't even know you people watch my videos anymore. Well, if you do, you just don't watch it often. No fair excuse. I don't. At this point, I've been doing other stuff at this point, and also this damn pandemic. At this point, I'm like, fucking YouTube is crap. YouTube's not crap, but making videos is now starting to get annoying. Nothing. That's it. But on this channel this time, I will only do reacts and that other thing I had. That thing that used to be the team in reviews, now that's gonna be changing. For now, it'll be Starlight reviews or something. I don't know, I keep changing things, and also technically the team and name will be used for something else. Probably not anything on this channel, actually. That we'll talk about later. If I can ever get to it. Oh, I know I'm working on that thing, the thing that has to deal with that name. Yes, it is called T-Bed, but that's all I can say, what it's actually named. So that's more than just the name, you know. Well, I'll take it out, but I'll tell you guys when I can be able to tell you, even though I'm making it, but, you know.
That's just a...
No. I'm also not reviewing. Reacting to some comedy Johnny, but, you know. Obviously, it's been a while. SGB reviews Sonic Genesis, even though this actually used to be originally on his gaming channel. Now it's on some Comedy Johnny channel. If you've actually been on that channel that long, don't ask.
Fantastic game. I have no idea why people hate the game so much. I mean, it goes right up there with some of the greatest Sonic games of all time, like Sonic Labyrinth or Sonic Drift or any of those fantastic Tails spin-off games. It's a fantastic game. In fact, I have no idea why I traded my original cartridge. It was a fantastic game. I had to be blind back then. Now I'm forced using my Wii emulator to play the game to show you guys how fantastic this game is. What a dumbass I was. I love how the camera is so focused on Sonic in this version. I mean, it is a Sonic game, so Sonic should have all the spotlight. It doesn't matter if, if everything else is obscured away from your vision, which means you probably won't have a split second to react to enemies coming towards you while you're running. I mean, it's great. And don't get me started on the massive amounts of slowdown. I can't believe why people would even complain about that. I mean, if anything, it helps you be more precise with your jumps because they take forever to complete. Yep. This game is just about perfect in almost every way. It's fantastic. How possessed you make me. It doesn't deny the fact that Sonic Genesis is one of the worst Sonic games of all time.
Oh, but this is only the beginning of my plan to bring you brothers down. Prepare to feel my unbridled wrath.
fighting a possessed Sonic cat.
Jack, what's going on?
Oh my god.
Jack, it's that Sonic cat again. You gotta possess me. What's more?
Fools, I'll devour your minds and make you play every awful Sonic game there ever was. I'll make you play Sonic Genesis 10 times in a row. I'll be sure the only Xbox 360 game you'll play is Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll even make you play Sonic R.
Actually, we kind of like Sonic R.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
You serious?
Yes.
Oh,
Not bad.
well then, prepare to feel my fury. Oh.
Ow!
Sorry. Thanks a lot, Elliot.
Now tell people what you really think of this game.
Alright, so you guys know that I'm pretty calm and collected when reviewing games, and I try not to go out on a too angry note, but know this. Sonic Genesis is one of the worst excuses for a port that Sega has ever published. If you thought Sonic 2006 was terrible, Sonic Genesis is that cherry on top of that shit sundae. You will not find a Sonic game as bad as this one. Now, to consider it the worst Sonic game of all time would be a little incorrect. It's based off Sonic the Hedgehog for the Genesis, which is a fantastic game. However, I will say, this game is the worst port I've ever seen in my life. God, they really screwed up with this one. It's one thing when you continuously produce mediocre titles, but when you tamper with the classics, that's going too far. Like I said, Sonic Genesis is a port of the original Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis. It was released to celebrate Sonic's...
So really, if Sonic actually would have just died with Sonic 06, Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, and Sonic Riders, one, it would be probably, I don't know, the same time as fucking Crash Insane Trilogy and fucking some other Sonic game, for them to actually just right out bring Sonic back if that happened. For that, it probably means restarting the entire Sonic series and just right out make Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3 all over again. Or do what they did and just make Sonic Mania. Anyways, how I would think it would take pretty much like 8 or 10 fucking years. Oh, wait, sometimes I could read. Crash Insane Trilogy came out, I think, what, 2017, I think. I can't remember. It was that. If it came out that year, and if Sonic the Hedgehog would have pretty much died in 2006, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 or 10 years, damn. More than Mega More than Mega Man. If that actually happened. Obviously, he's still around. Hell, he never died. Hell, he now has a movie, and now he's getting more popular again.
15th anniversary, and after the abysmal reception of Sonic the Hedgehog for the Xbox 360, people were feeling pretty bummed out, especially considering the fact that a game like Sonic Adventure 2, a great game, was made to celebrate Sonic's 10th anniversary. So what the hell happened here? As a person who's grown up with the Blue Hedgehog, the numerous bad things with this port are immediately apparent. First off, upon moving the Hedgehog to the right, you'll immediately notice that the frame rate is ridiculously choppy. It's so unpleasing to the eyes when everything around you makes sudden pauses, Sonic included. Secondly, you'll notice that the camera is much more focused on Sonic. In the original, you're given enough view to see what's coming up. That's not the case here, as progressing through the stages are a constant gamble. What were simple jumps to perform in the original are now leaps of faith in the port, making the platforming significantly more frustrating. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? I'm not going to say much about the music because the Game Boy Advance doesn't have outstanding sound qualities to begin with, but I will say that some tracks just sound half-assed. The only track I felt was alright was the Starlight Zone music. Everything else is blah at best. The physics are completely out of whack. Sonic's momentum constantly fluctuates throughout the game, leading you to run into a lot of things by accident. The gravity is also completely whacked out. The best example I could bring up is the first fight with Robotnik. Look, I'm constantly bouncing on top of him. You can't do that in the original. It would make the fight too easy. In fact, because of the whacked physics, just about every boss fight with Robotnik was pathetically simple. You remember the Starlight Zone boss fight? Need not worry about using those seesaws. In Sonic Genesis, you can simply just jump up and hit them and you'll be fine, completely eliminating all challenge. Last but not least is the slowdown. It's everywhere. Look at this. My God. Oh. I just want to get up there. Sweet Jesus. That's it. I can't take this anymore. There was a reason why I traded in my original cartridge to begin with. Do yourself a favor and avoid Sonic Genesis for the Game Boy Advance at all costs. It is definitely the worst port of any Sonic game ever made. If you got $20 and looking for a good game, buy the Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube. It has just about every classic Sonic game there was except for Sonic CD, and it's definitely worth more than what Sonic Genesis will ever be. Sonic Genesis, a perfect example of what Genesis does, what Nintendo don't. I'm Johnny the Super Gaming Brothers. You guys have a good night.
That was short as hell. Though it's not gonna be as short as the next fucking five of them. I don't know. I think when I get to the Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic R ones, I will pretty much merge those two together. Left 4 Dead and Superman 64 Beyond, just obvious. Do Super Mario Bros. Wii 1, no, be its own as well. I'll just put all the MK ones all together. Come on, think of it, he's not even reviewed them MK games since. Damn, something like that. At some point, needs to fucking do that at some point. In a Mortal Kombat, at least a Mortal Kombat marathon, or I'd say month of, but marathon. Now, how would you do it? I'd just say split in the parts. Go from 1 to 4, 1 to Armageddon, and then from MK9 to MK11, or whatever. Maybe include the Injustice game. I don't know. Or just do them all at once. Like he's trying to do with Resident Evil. He didn't do it with Kirby, but one, he's obviously going to do Kirby again anyway with, where did he stop at? He stopped at the Squeak Squad, so obviously he's going to go with the next ones being, Parkour, the next one? Yeah, Return to Dream. I think I remember it was Return to Dreamland. The Kirby not Triple Trouble. That's not Triple. Kirby Triple Deluxe. Kirby Planet Robobot and Kirby Star Allies. Not sure about if there's any other Kirby game yet. Or the next one will be yet. And Sonic, at this point, he's already finished like all of them. I think. Yeah, I kind of think of it. He's finished pretty much almost all the Sonic games. I don't know. Saying not sure about how he's gonna redo most of his SGB reviews. He's probably gonna redo Sonic Genesis at some point, or not. I don't know. Sonic 4, no, he's gonna have to redo that at some point. At least episode 1. And he's already I think he just redid Secret Rings and the Black Knight. Oh no, Black Knight and... Oh, it was a SpongeBob game, technically, I think. No, that does not redo, though. I'm not sure of that one. Oh, no, he's been redoing SGB games. SGB reviews, that's it. I will not be surprised if he does No More Heroes, though. And Resident Evil 5. That's it's obviously all of its own, if you want to know. Just like the Sonic ones will be on his own. Oh. Sonic ones will be Sonic 1 and 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, even for the SGB, watching SGB reviews, reaction stuff, or reacting to, The rest I have no idea. Obviously, I'm going to be ending the reactions to SGB reviews with obviously the final SGB review being Sonic Colors, because guess what? Some Kami Johnny's Johnny Versus started right after that. I'm not sure if it's the same year or a year after. But I know I need to do more Some Kami Johnny videos too. Or watch more Some Kami Johnny's. What? I cannot speak today. Sorry if I'm speaking all crappy today. Tired as hell. Don't worry, because I also work a lot. No, not too much. No, you know. But that's a different story. I don't know. I hear that. Oh, God. See you guys in the next video. I know I still need to think of some punchline, but that ain't gonna happen anytime soon.